If San Antonio's history has taught us anything, it's about our ability to prevail through adversity. We're a diverse community where everyone feels welcome, where businesses thrive, families grow, and ideas flourish. We care about each other. We rally in times of celebration and in times of challenge. San Antonio's response to the COVID-19 situation is the first in our history. We're stronger than ever, and we will get through this. One day soon, we'll come together again for Friday night football, for backyard barbecues, and for Fiesta. Until then, let's each do our part to keep one another safe, because we are all in this together.
So right now I'm standing in front of Open Hand, Open Mind, Open Heart, which is a beautiful sculpture here on the east side of San Antonio. One of the things that I'm working on right now is a coloring book. There will be 10 images. As you know, there are 10 city council districts here in San Antonio, which represent all the different major neighborhoods here in the city. My process is going to visit the different pieces in person, doing some on-site sketching, also taking my own photos so that I can get the perfect angle. The composition needs to be inviting and interesting because, again, I always have it in mind, okay, this is going to be for kids. What's going to be the most interesting, exciting angle for them, you know, and maybe add a bird flying in one and add an interesting plant.
In San Antonio feel that the river is the heart of our city.
I know that San Antonio is going to really roll out the welcome mat. And as an illustration of our desire to do just that, Henry, let me invite you to come forward and present this to you.
Great. Thank you.
San Antonio puts out the welcome mat to welcome the National Civic League.
Very good. Thank you very much.
I'm here today at one of our service locations that we call Tool Yard to share with you something very exciting that's happening in our department. And that new innovation is hybrid trucks, diesel-electric hybrid trucks we have added to the fleet just recently. I'm joined today by David Newman, who is the Deputy Director of the Solid Waste Management Department, and we're here at the Northeast Service Center, and David's going to tell us a little bit more about those hybrid trucks that I mentioned.
So we've got 6 of these Hino garbage trucks. They're diesel-electric hybrids, very cool. They're less than a year old. We bought them with the expectation that they would get better fuel mileage than our regular diesel trucks, and they do. They get, on average, about 22% better fuel economy than the regular diesel. And being a hybrid, it's something that we feel has got environmental sustainability about it.
Well, what exactly is diesel-electric hybrid?
It's a lot like a hybrid that you would have in a passenger car, right?
Okay.
So it's got a primary engine, and with these trucks, the transmission turns the wheels only when it's at the optimum RPM for the engine to run, when it's at its most efficient. Otherwise, there's an electric motor that runs off of a battery. And so what's cool about this is that from a dead stop, you need a lot of torque to get the truck moving, and so that's where electric motors come in really well. Good enough to power a locomotive, so they're good enough for our garbage trucks.
I'm a community health worker on the east side of San Antonio. We are here in Sunset Station, and we are here to experience and taste the various fruits and produce that are being made available to the community.
You all are at the People's Night Market. This is our pilot market. We're trying to just get a feel for the community and see what the community wants. We have 3 of our main vendors up today selling produce, honey, and garden starts.
Hello, I'm Mayor Ron Nirenberg. You may have received a letter from the U.S. Census Bureau asking you to respond to the 2020 census to count everyone living in your household. You may ask, why is this important and what does this mean to my family? You're an essential piece of the puzzle that brings this community together, and the U.S. Census Bureau needs this information to help us plan for the future. Remember that you count because these are your parks, your libraries, your roads, your schools, and this is your city. Shape your future. Get counted now.
Hi, John. So we're here in City Tower, and a little birdie told me that you had some pretty cool things that you wanted city employees to come and check out and give you feedback on.
Exactly. Between now and October 23rd, from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., city employees can come down and give us feedback on the furniture mock-ups.
How does this work?
Great question. You'll see furniture mock-ups labeled with an A, B, and C. Each grouping has a setup for a private office and a workstation. So once you're here, we want you to sit in the chairs, move the desks up and down, play with the monitor arms, and really test out the furniture in each of the mock-ups. We also have a chair rodeo set up with chairs from each of the manufacturers so that everybody can kick the tires.
We are so big on helping the community, and as a librarian, I like to do that on a day-to-day basis, so I love that the city makes it so all of us can do that together.
The most gratifying aspect of my job is just being able to serve the community. I'm from the west side of San Antonio, so I've lived here my whole life. To be able to give back to the community that raised me, that's pretty cool for me.
Finding out that this program, this initiative was being created by the city, got really excited because I want it to be that helping hand. I feel next level, and I represent our teamwork and integrity. Teamwork because we started this program together and we have continued to watch it grow and develop and adapt accordingly. And integrity because each one of us has a genuine feeling for the purpose that we're serving.
It's easier than ever to share your ideas with the San Antonio City Council. Participate in council meetings from the comfort and safety of your home in just a few steps. To leave a comment, visit sanantonio.gov/agenda. Select the meeting you want to participate in and click on e-comment. Set up a profile or sign in, and then click on the item you'd like to leave a comment on. Type in your comment, indicate your position, and then hit submit. If you'd prefer to speak, you can click on the Register to Speak button. And if you'd like to participate by phone during a virtual meeting, be sure to include your phone number in your profile to request a live callback. You'll be able to see any comments already left by others by clicking through the items that show comments.
Hello, I'm Patricia Musquiz Cantor, Director of the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center. In San Antonio, the safety of our residents, visitors, and staff is our #1 priority. Thus, we have implemented a comprehensive health and safety plan to keep our visitors and staff safe.
Hey, sir. Do you have any symptoms?
As you return to the convention center, you'll find new entry procedures, including temperature checks for both convention attendees and staff, as well as screening for COVID-19 symptoms. All guests and staff must also wear appropriate face coverings upon entering the center, and face coverings must remain on except while eating and drinking. Physical distancing, face coverings, and additional health and safety measures will be required throughout the center.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us here at the Count Me In Call-a-thon. We're here today to ensure that everyone gets counted in the 2020 census. We have here with us today volunteers from LULAC, AARP, and other organizations that represent the community and are wanting to ensure that everyone gets counted.
Spend 15 or 20 minutes in the call center. You understand the breadth of what they deal with and the knowledge they need to have about our city and connecting residents. So let's run the video.
Yeah, definitely. Let me look it up for you. Election. We are the third oldest 311 non-emergency line in the country. We have 40 people that answer the phone and or provide customer service.
Thank you for calling City of San Antonio 311. I really enjoy helping people. We get some calls that have what may seem like a really big issue or problem, and they may be having a certain frustration with the department, but sometimes it's really just that communication. So we are that communication from the citizen to the department, so we kind of help get the message across. Okay, we'll go ahead and request a pickup.
Say Public Works gets the report for the pothole. They're out to fix it. The citizen drives by and see that it's fixed. They're very happy and satisfied, and a lot of times they'll call back and say, thank you for getting that pothole fixed. So that's very satisfying to see the start to finish on a report that we took for a citizen.
We also serve as that central point of contact for anyone looking for San Antonio information.
Okay, sure, I'll transfer you over. Is there anything else?
We are here to work and to make this community better, but we also rely on their eyes and ears to let us know if something needs to be addressed.
Right. I'm going to go ahead and submit this report to Solid Waste Management.
It really takes all 11,000 of us to be able to make sure that we service this community in an excellent and efficient manner and always striving to be the best.
When I think San Antonio, I think family. So we're all one community, one team. We're here to help you guys in any way that we can.
All right, so
we'll keep thinking about that one, Eduardo. But if you have any thoughts on that too, please let us know. Okay, there's a question now from Robert.
Hi, Mayor. After this coronavirus pandemic, how are we as the city of San Antonio going to prepare for another pandemic like this?
That's a great question, Robert. And let me start by saying right now we're in a period of uncertainty because this is called COVID-19, which again is short for coronavirus disease 2019, which was when it was first discovered. Good evening. I'm Mayor Ron Nirenberg with Bexar County Judge Nelson Wolff, and tonight we're joined by Dr. Anita Kurian, who is the Assistant Director of Metro Health. Dr. Kurian oversees the Communicable Disease Prevention Division of Metro Health, and this is our COVID-19 update for the San Antonio community. Tonight we're reporting a relatively sharp increase in cases, 281 new cases of COVID-19, bringing the cumulative total to 65,222 since the pandemic began. The new 7-day moving average has increased to 202.